Let's break down this concept, alright? Came over to the edge, she looked right at me. It started pouring, bro. Listed $55. And I didn't have any alcohol. I was alcohol free. 500 people showing up after me. She had the energy, she had the performance, she had the twice ready to be. I would say was a big. Hey, alright. Okay, so I just showered, feeling great. So I got a few things, okay. So let's break down this concept, alright? Twice ready to be Globe Life Field. Okay, so where do we start? Okay, so here is the official time schedule they have. Boom. So if you look at it, these times they're pretty accurate. Most of it did line up, and that's cool. Okay, so that's just that. So we're gonna start with parking. Okay, Globe Life Field, bro. Okay, literally, I was here like a week ago for the Rangers game. Oh, we lost.
Brings up Shohei, who has just belted the ball throughout this series. Here's a high fly ball, left center field. He's done it again. Shohei gives the Angels a 5-2 lead.
How did he hit the ball that far again?
Shout out Otani, bro. Parking was listed $55 plus tax. That's insane. I was just here last week and we paid $20-30, bro. That's not okay. Whatever, it's fine. I mean, a lot of people were Ubering and that seems like the better option. So maybe next time, just get an Uber. So I was early, so there was a lot of parking. I was late too. So like, I was late than my scheduled time. I wanted to be there an hour earlier than I actually was, but that wasn't a problem. And it actually worked out for the better anyway. So basically, VIP check-in, it was easy. You go to the tent, they scan your shit, and then boom, you get your goodie bag and etc. So the problem was, they told us to get back there. I checked in at like 1:30. They told us to get back at 3:30. 3:30 to let us line up at the doors, I guess, to let us first sound check. They didn't let us in until 4:30. And then because of that, I got out of my car at 3:30, not even 3:20, and then it starts raining. It starts raining, bro. It is okay. First it was like a sprinkle. Not too bad. I can sit an hour in sprinkle rain. It starts pouring, bro. That shit. Oh man, it started pouring. Okay, the sprinkle, it was already fucking up my shit. My hair had fallen, took all the product out of my hair. I was like, you know what, I might as well just stick it out, bro. There's no point, I'm already wet. I just gotta stick through it. So that was fun. I stood in the rain for an hour. So basically, I lined up in the people that have already checked in line to just stand there, and then they let us through the metal detectors, etc. So that was like 30 minutes right there, and then we stood for another 30 minutes in front of the door to be let into the sound check. So that was ass. I think we got a good spot though, despite kind of waiting last minute, I guess, because they were once we got in our spot, I was looking behind me and it's just boom, 200 500 people showing up after me, so the line got worse. Also, when I showed up, I was an hour late than I wanted, but it didn't matter. They had so much merch. There was so many shirts left, hoodies. They had light sticks. The merch line opened at 11. I didn't get there till 1:30, and they still had plenty of stuff. So it was cool. There wasn't a lot of early bird people, and the K-pop superstition about waiting up till 6 a.m. to wait in your K-pop line, that didn't apply here. I don't think anybody actually woke up at 6. But so what else did I wrote a whole list here. I'm sorry. Okay, so they let us in 4:30. They let us in 4:30. Cool. It sucked though because we were at the VIP entrance and then our seats were on the opposite end of the whole field, so we had to walk in. You walk all the way around the field, up on in the where you walk, and then you go down the stairs, long flight of stairs, and then I gotta go to the other side, walk to the other side to get to my seat on the field. not that bad. It was all organized nicely. The aisles were nice, and yeah, I just found my section, found my seat, boom, took a seat, and that was that. That took like, I don't know, 10 minutes to get in. So that's about what, 4:50. Soundcheck didn't get on till like 5:15, bro. Scheduled time was 5 o'clock. Didn't get on at 5:15. No biggie. I don't really care. I mean, running late, I mean, that's cool. It happens. Can't really do anything about it. That's fine. So before that though, so we find our seats, bro. I am section C, row 2. So I'm right there up at the front, bro. If you look at the map, right here's the map. Boom. I'm right up there. But check it. I sit down and I'm looking up at the stage, bro. Mind you, I'm looking up. I'm looking up, bro. The stage is elevated like at least like 15 feet above the average person, bro. It's so like, you know, stages, not regular stages, they got like them underground tunnels and shit, so where they can make all the theatrical stuff. When you build the stage and you put it in a baseball field, bro, they gotta build that shit. So they gotta build the stage elevated for them to, like, you know, gotta go down and then you gotta costume change and stuff like that. They gotta build that shit so they can have the tunnels. The stage is not the same. It wasn't the same as the picture, bro. It was not. It was a lie. The seat was a scam. Yeah. So basically, I mean, that's that. I mean, I guess that's the difference between like a K-pop venue in like an arena or like a theater versus a stadium. If you get those close seats, there can be a thing of being too close. So basically, I'm looking up. I can't see the stage at all. We're sitting, and like I can barely see. Like they got ready to be on the screen, in the middle, the center screen, and like the inside of the center stage. And then I literally can't even see that, bro. So if they're dancing center stage and then they're dancing in the back of the stage, I cannot see anything. And I can't even see anything if it's center, like dead center in the center. I can see like their head or something, but like I cannot see at all. I could see them if they walked up to the edge, just like this, but the amount of times, the percentage of concert that I didn't see was higher than I thought it was gonna be. Like, and then on top of that, this section in front of me was supposed to be part of the stage. It wasn't part of the stage, but that was all equipment shit, and it wasn't the stage. I'm gonna show you what they've advertised, and then this is what I got. Yeah, so I mean, to be honest, that seat thing being too close was probably the worst part of my concert experience. And I mean, you know what? Literally, when everybody was sitting down around me, I can hear them. You can kind of hear it. You just be like, oh damn, I can't see shit. I mean, these seats suck. And it's like, I don't know, man. You do that, and it's like, man, I paid what, $500 for these tickets. I paid $500 for these seats. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make the best of what you got, and that's really what we did. And that's why, looking back on it, my section, I was looking back at my friends' stories and shit. They're all over the place. They're all in the back in the stands, and the other sections on the floor. And in everybody's section, they're cool. They cheering and stuff, but they just didn't have the vibe that my section had. We had so much energy. It's like these other guys, they were all cheering and hollering and hooting, and I was really just feeding off of that energy, and it was really just, I don't know, it was just so happy. I didn't mind that the stage was so terribly, I don't know, built. I don't know what to say build, but terribly planned, I guess. It was just that. So that's that. Moving on. Sound check. Is it a normal thing to have no phones? I think it is a normal thing. Somebody please explain why. Is it just to be like, I was reading comments, thing like where like it's just kind of like a intimate moment to be with your K-pop idols? I don't really understand, you know, because it's like the concert's pretty intimate. I mean, it's just, in my opinion, but I don't know, that's just me. I mean, I didn't record, but I mean, I saw other people recording, you know, it's just like, and then they were getting mad too. Or the security staff they were so like on top of their job, like, you stop recording. It was, and then this other dude, I think he got threatened to like get kicked out. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, that was really the only thing about Foreign Policy. I mean, that was cool. The sound check was fun. They played like 3 songs, and Jihyo, she came right out on center right stage. She came over to the edge. She looked right at me. I wish I could have recorded it, but freaking, it was lit. And that's like I say in the MVs. It's kind of fun when you see your idols, like normal people. You know, they're not like glossed up, no makeup, chilling. They got like, glasses on. They got like casuals on. It's cool. It's cool seeing idols as normal people, and I think that's essentially what it means. It ties into the whole like no phones. I mean, come on, just have this moment with your idol because you're VIP. You know, you're VIP, you pay for that shit. You know. So yeah, sound check ended at like 5:40, 45. So the sound check was like 30 minutes. Show scheduled for 7:30. I mean, what do we do for 2 hours? You know, you just go around, get merch, I don't know, get food, bathroom, etc., etc. We got to take pictures with the homies. Shout out Noah, Jeremy, Jody. All right, the show was very cool. I feel like when I was recording you'll see all the recording. When I was recording all of it, I was just so like full of emotion. It was so happy for me. I was just smiling all the time. It was crazy. I would see Jihyo and she would just, man, like I was blushing. I don't know. It was weird. I don't know. It was just so surreal, this moment where I was just there. It's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever felt this way at like a K-pop concert, but it was cool. It was lit. I actually really had so much fun at this concert, and it actually helps with all the people that were around me, and they're all lit too. So it was. And I hope I helped out with them and their energy and too. Shit. I was lit. I was off the shits, man. And I didn't have any alcohol. I was alcohol free. But we were alcohol free. Little things about the concert. It was cool. I give it the entire thing. I give it a 9.5. 0.5 just because the seating was bad. But even then, it was great. I loved it. I had so much fun. It was cool. I would do it again. Jonghyun was so lit. She was so happy. She had so much energy, and then her solo performance of Juice, that shit was so fun. And I feel like she did it. She had the energy, she had the performance, she had the, I don't know, just like the emotion in her performance. I felt it. I feel like she actually wanted to be there, you know? It's not like anybody else doesn't want to be there, but it's kind of like, oh, okay, we're doing this show, I'm doing this script that I got. Cool, do the show, you go home. Cool, that's fine. I feel like she was just doing a little bit more, you know? No diss to the other members, I love all of them, but Jonghyun was really just hitting it for me. Sana too. Sana was super energetic, she was super happy, super laughy. She was making fun at all the people. I think I got a video clip over there of her making faces and shit, and she was just on point. And Jihyo, always Jihyo, I mean, she's known, she gives all her 100%, and she was looking fire, man. Oh, I'm getting butterflies just thinking about it, bro. It's freaking, man. I think I can agree that some of my friends that have said that were there too, they would say some of the whole things kind of fell flat for some. And I think the stadium vibe was different because it's so big and there is so much space. There's actually so much empty space on the floor in the back. And I feel like if you're far away, you really don't feel that that connection, I guess, when you're there. So that's something to think about. Yeah, I looked back at my other friends' stories and shit perspectives. Mine was most lit, bro. I was so happy, bro. So final thoughts. Twice Ready to Be, I would say, was a big success. Actually, it was so much fun, and then I would 10 out of 10 do it again, bro. I don't know if I'd spend that money, but it was cool. Definitely would see them again. And it was awesome. I had a great time. Jennifer had a great time. I mean, even Noah and Jeremy, who had further floor seats for me, they had a great time. So I mean, for some people it just hits, some people it just doesn't. Yeah, it's just something to think about, that seating thing. Yeah, maybe if you want to sit in the front, but they're building the stage, sit toward the back. Section D and E, next to the ramp. I think that was the best section they had. The flexible, like you see, if you're in the back of it. In the front, you still get the shitty like, oh, I can't even see the stage. But if you're in the back of it, you see everything. You see the stage, you can turn, you see the ramp, and you can turn around, and then you see the center stage. So that's even better. So yeah, the back rows of the sections in next to the ramp. Those are all. I think that's the best move. Don't always hope you can get a front row seat and think you'll have the best seat in the house, because sometimes you really won't. But I mean, that's all I got to say. This is a 20-minute video. Jesus, I'm gonna have to make a separate video for this. So that's it, guys. That was my review and breakdown of Twice Rated to Be, Globe Life Field, Dallas, Arlington, Fort Worth, DFW. So we got more stuff coming up. Stay tuned. We have been the Sonic Hey Bros. All right, check out the shirt. Oh shit! I didn't even notice, huh? Yeah. Alright, guys. We have been starting bros.
Keep going. Yes. Sonic Hey Bros. It's the Sonic Hey Bros. I didn't mean to hold everybody up.